The Simpsons predictions for the next 3 years. Welcome to the most amazing channel where we explore fascinating ideas, predictions, and mysteries. Today we dive into the uncanny world of The Simpsons, the show that has not only entertained us for decades but also left us astounded with its eerily accurate predictions. From foreseeing technological breakthroughs like smartwatches to major events like the Trump presidency, this iconic series seems to have a crystal ball into the future. So what does The Simpsons foresee for the next 3 years? Stay tuned as we unravel 10 bold predictions for 2025, 2026, and 2027 that could shape our world in unbelievable ways. Prediction number 1. Breakthrough in artificial intelligence. The Simpsons has long used technology as a satirical tool, with memorable episodes featuring malfunctioning robots, AI gone awry, and futuristic gadgets. One classic example is the robotic housemaid from House of Wax, which hilariously spiraled out of control. Looking forward to 2025, The Simpsons might predict a groundbreaking development in artificial intelligence. Think advanced personal AI assistants capable of forming emotional bonds or even achieving self-awareness. Imagine Homer purchasing an AI assistant to simplify his life, only for it to hilariously misinterpret his needs, like ordering endless donuts or replacing Marge with a robotic counterpart. Such scenarios could highlight the potential risks of AI overreach, from ethical dilemmas surrounding machine autonomy to the over-reliance on AI in daily life. Beyond the humor, this prediction underscores real-world concerns about how AI might evolve. Will these machines become indispensable partners, or could they disrupt human relationships and jobs? The Simpsons would likely satirize this future, showcasing both the awe-inspiring advancements and the comical consequences of living alongside hyper-intelligent systems. As humanity embraces AI, the show might remind us to laugh at the absurdity of our high-tech dreams while staying cautious about the unintended challenges they bring. Prediction number 2. Rise of virtual reality cities. The Simpsons has always playfully toyed with futuristic concepts, and virtual reality is no exception. In episodes like Bart vs. the Future, virtual reality gaming and alternate realities provide a glimpse into how immersive technology could shape lives. By 2026, we predict The Simpsons might envision entire virtual reality cities, fully interactive virtual worlds where people can live, work, and socialize without leaving their homes. Imagine Springfield transformed into a virtual hub, where Homer attends virtual reality-powered work meetings at the nuclear plant while sipping beer in his living room. Bart might pull pranks in a virtual school, and Marge could host virtual dinner parties with neighbors from around the world. Of course, in true Simpsons style, this would lead to comedic chaos. A VR glitch might result in Homer accidentally breaking the virtual Springfield, or Bart hacking the system to wreak havoc. This prediction isn't just comedic, it mirrors growing trends in the real world. As metaverse platforms evolve, the idea of owning digital property or spending time in hyper-realistic virtual spaces feels increasingly plausible. The Simpsons' take would humorously highlight both the potential and pitfalls of this future, showing us how people might escape reality only to create new absurdities in their virtual lives. Prediction number 3. Climate crisis innovations. The Simpsons has tackled environmental issues in its uniquely satirical way, such as the infamous Lake Springfield disaster in The Simpsons movie, where pollution turned the lake into a toxic mess. By 2026, the show might predict groundbreaking innovations aimed at combating climate change, but, as always, with a comedic twist. Imagine Springfield adopting radical geoengineering solutions to fight climate change. Perhaps Mr. Burns, in an attempt to save the planet while profiting, funds a project to block out the sun, only for it to backfire and cause freezing temperatures across the town. Meanwhile, Lisa, ever the eco-warrior, might push for futuristic green tech, like climate-adaptive cities with floating gardens and self-sustaining homes. However, Homer's attempts to embrace sustainability could lead to hilariously disastrous outcomes, like accidentally flooding the town while testing water recycling gadgets. This prediction reflects the real-world urgency to address environmental challenges. From carbon capture technologies to urban designs that withstand extreme weather, the solutions of tomorrow could be revolutionary, yet controversial. Through its satirical lens, The Simpsons would explore the human tendency to overcomplicate simple solutions while reminding us of the unintended consequences that often accompany even the best intentions. Prediction number 4. Space tourism explosion. The Simpsons has always had a flair for space adventures, most notably in the classic episode Deep Space Homer, where Homer becomes an astronaut. By 2027, the show might predict the rise of affordable commercial space tourism, turning Springfield residents into reluctant pioneers of the final frontier. Picture Homer winning a contest for an all-inclusive trip to space aboard a budget-friendly rocket. True to form, chaos ensues as Homer's incompetence jeopardizes the mission. Perhaps he accidentally opens the airlock while searching for snacks or turns off gravity for a selfie. Meanwhile, Bart and Lisa could join a space school program, only to discover the luxuries of low-cost space travel are anything but glamorous. This prediction mirrors real-world trends, with private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin already paving the way for accessible space travel. By 2027, trips to space could become as common as flights to another country. However, The Simpsons would hilariously explore the risks of privatizing space exploration, such as cut corners in safety, overcrowded space stations, or commercial gimmicks like zero-gravity theme parks. Through its comedic lens, the show might remind us of the wonders and absurdities of humanity's next giant leap, poking fun at our relentless pursuit of adventure and profit. Prediction number 5. Political shifts and controversies. The Simpsons has an uncanny ability to predict political events, from Donald Trump's presidency to corruption scandals and controversial policies. By 2027, the show might envision a dramatic political shift that shocks both Springfield and the world. Imagine Springfield electing a wildly unconventional leader, perhaps Moe Seislak, running on a populist platform, promising free beer for all. His leadership would quickly spiral into absurdity, with bizarre laws, cronyism, and Homer becoming his ill-qualified chief of staff. Meanwhile, Lisa might lead a grassroots rebellion against Moe's chaotic administration, showcasing her as a beacon of hope amid political dysfunction. On a global scale, The Simpsons could predict a major political controversy, like the creation of a single global governing body that hilariously mismanages everything, from international trade to alien diplomacy. Homer's bungled involvement in such an organization could bring comedic relief to an otherwise serious topic. This prediction reflects growing tensions in real-world politics, from populist movements to debates about global governance. The Simpsons would satirize these dynamics, humorously exposing humanity's perennial struggle with power, corruption, and ideological divides, reminding us that politics, no matter how serious, often plays out as a theater of the absurd. Prediction number 6. Advances in medicine and biotechnology. The Simpsons has frequently showcased futuristic medical breakthroughs, from instant hair regrowth to bizarre organ transplants. By 2027, the show might predict revolutionary advancements in medicine and biotechnology, with Springfield residents hilariously testing cutting-edge treatments. Picture Homer signing up for a trial of a new anti-aging serum, hoping to regain his youthful vigor. Predictably, the treatment goes wrong, turning him into a teenager with Bart's level of maturity. Meanwhile, Springfield might embrace bioengineered cure-all pills, but side effects cause bizarre transformations, like Moe growing an extra ear, or comic book guy becoming unnaturally athletic. Lisa, ever the voice of reason, could warn about the ethical concerns of such advancements. The show might also explore personalized medicine, where DNA analysis tailors treatments to individuals. Imagine Marge discovering her genetic profile suggests she's better suited for a career as a firefighter, leading to comedic chaos as she attempts to balance family life and a new job. This prediction ties into real-world developments like CRISPR gene editing and advanced biotech, While these innovations hold immense promise, The Simpsons would satirize potential pitfalls, from unequal access to unintended consequences, highlighting humanity's tendency to rush into the future without fully considering the cost. Prediction number 7. Cultural evolution and social media. The Simpsons has always been ahead of the curve when it comes to mocking cultural trends and the absurdities of modern media. With social media constantly evolving, by 2026, the show might predict the rise of AI influencers and holographic celebrities taking over digital spaces. Imagine Springfield's own influencer scene, where characters like Bart or Krusty the Clown start using holograms to create perfect versions of themselves, only for their followers to catch on to the virtual fakeness. Homer, in a desperate attempt to get attention, might hire an AI bot to like all his posts, creating a viral scandal when his online presence starts to take on a life of its own. The Simpsons would likely satirize the growing influence of digital personas, where what we see online is often manipulated or entirely artificial. The show could predict that in 2026, society might no longer know where the real ends and the virtual begins, from AI-created influencers to avatars representing real people. The line between identity and digital projection might blur, leading to absurd and hilarious social interactions. This prediction reflects the rapid evolution of influencer culture and AI technologies in real life. The Simpsons would humorously explore the implications of living in a world where digital fame reigns supreme and authenticity is harder to find. Prediction number 8. Economic restructuring. The Simpsons has often poked fun at the economic struggles of the Simpson family as Homer bounces between various jobs and financial woes. By 2027, the show might predict a major shift in the global economy, with concepts like universal basic income or digital currencies becoming the norm in response to automation and job displacement. Imagine Homer being handed a monthly universal basic income check and trying to navigate a world where he no longer needs to work at the nuclear plant, yet somehow still manages to get into hilarious trouble. Meanwhile, Marge might take on a new role as a digital currency consultant, explaining the ins and outs of cryptocurrency to confuse Springfield residents, only for them to end up investing all their money into a questionable Dogecoin. This prediction reflects growing concerns about automation replacing jobs and the potential solutions like universal basic income and digital currencies. As the world moves toward a more automated digital economy, The Simpsons would humorously explore the challenges of implementing such changes, highlighting the absurdity of the process, the confusion surrounding new tech, and the social reactions to economic systems that prioritize fairness over traditional work structures. The show would satirize how society adapts, or fails to adapt, to an economy that no longer revolves around 9-to-5 jobs. Prediction number 9. Environmental and food sustainability. The Simpsons has always had a satirical eye on environmental issues, with episodes like The Springfield Connection, where a new, greener version of the town comes to life, or Lisa the Tree Hugger, where Lisa attempts to save a local forest. By 2026, the show might predict a future where sustainable food production and environmental consciousness have reached new heights. But in classic Simpsons fashion, things go hilariously wrong. Imagine the town of Springfield embracing lab-grown meat to solve global hunger, only for Homer to accidentally trigger a bizarre chain of events where all the lab-grown burgers turn into sentient creatures. Meanwhile, Mr. Burns might launch a misguided, eco-friendly farm-to-table restaurant, which turns out to be a front for a questionable new way of growing food, perhaps using genetically modified crops that end up creating monstrous produce. The show would likely satirize the potential backlash against these sustainable innovations. While the world strives to find solutions to food insecurity and environmental collapse, The Simpsons would highlight the absurdity of over-engineered solutions, where good intentions meet unforeseen consequences. From genetically altered food to bizarre green tech that only creates more chaos, the show would remind us that sustainability requires careful balance, not just technological shortcuts. Prediction number 10. The next big tech disruption. The Simpsons has often predicted the rise of groundbreaking technologies that change the world. whether it's flying cars, robots, or new gadgets that revolutionize everyday life. In 2025, we could see the emergence of a new technological breakthrough that reshapes everything we know about how we live, work, and play. It could be something like quantum computing making its mark, an entirely new form of energy that changes how we power our world, or even the development of mind-controlled devices. The possibilities are endless, and with rapid advancements in AI, biotechnology, and sustainable tech, the next big disruption is likely just around the corner. Could the Simpsons have once again been predicting the unthinkable? Only time will tell. So, there you have it. 10 surprising predictions from The Simpsons that could come true in 2025. Whether it's AI-controlled homes, space tourism, or groundbreaking medical advances, the future might be eerily close to what the show imagined. What do you think? Are any of these predictions likely to happen in 2025, or are they just too wild to believe? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Stay tuned for more fascinating insights into the world of The Simpsons and beyond.